Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Shanina here. Welcome to the Lindsay Life. Those that's been rocking with me for a minute, welcome back. Those that are new, welcome. Okay, so today I've got a thrift store haul for you guys. It's been forever and a day since I've been on here talking about eBay, and it's not because I don't resell on eBay. It's just been a lot going on, okay? And basically, long story short, I'm having to start over because we abruptly had to move, and so now we are here at my mom's house, and all of my inventory that I had is in storage on the other side of town. Okay, so with that being said, I pretty much had to take off every listing that I had on eBay because it didn't make sense to keep them on there knowing that I would have to travel all the way to the other side of town to scavenger hunt for the item to get it out of storage. So I just removed everything, and plus it saves gas money. Before we moved here, we were staying in an in-town suite for about a week and a half, and I did make some sales, but I had to cancel them because, like I said, everything is in storage. All of our clothes are in bags, and I did not want to stress myself out going through each bag trying to figure out what's what, because I had to take everything out of the bins so that we could put other stuff in them when we were moving. And it just made more sense to put everything in bags. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to start over from scratch. I've been doing eBay for about a year. And within that year, I've learned a few things about how I should sell on eBay. I've gotten a lot of good advice from eBay resellers just from watching their videos, and a lot of different ideas of the brands that are out there, because I am a conservative spender, so I'm not big on like popular brands and things like that. I just pick up what's cute, what's feasible, and I get it. I don't care what brand it is. So I'm not big on labels and things like that. So I've been kind of trying to learn from watching other thrifters, not necessarily with the mindset that I'm going to go out and get what they got, but just an idea of what other brands are out there, besides the ones that I normally see on a regular basis when I go to the mall, when I go to Walmart, things like that. So anyway, there is a Value Village on this side of town, and I was super excited about it. I was happy that they had one over here because, and it's not even that far away, you guys. Which makes it even better, because that's where I was doing a little bit of thrifting from, was from Value Village. In my area, we don't have Goodwill bins or anything like that. We have a Goodwill, but it's, it's just like the thrift store, but priced a little bit higher, okay? I know there's a lot of resellers out there that go to the bins, and I wish we did have that because it seems interesting and it seems like you save a lot of money just by paying by the pound, but it is what it is, you know. So I was happy to go to the Value Village yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month, and at our Value Villages, everything on the last Wednesday of the month is half off. Well, not everything, just household items and clothing. So with me having to start over on eBay, I wanted, in my mind, because I was in a different mind state going through this transition, I was kind of depressed and pissed off at the same time that we even had to move. Like, that's just a whole nother story. But in my mind, I was saying, you know what, maybe I should just close my store because I don't know where we're going to end up. At one point, I thought I was going to have to give up working with the Rise. I thought I was going to have to close my eBay store. I thought just everything was swept away from under me in a matter of minutes, okay? And, you know, hey, it is what it is. When you have kids and they do certain things, you as the parent become responsible. You as the parent kind of take on the, you know, the cleanup process and piecing things back together. So that's what happened. One of the kids got into some trouble, and it pretty much changed everything that we had planned, all of the goals that me and my husband had set. You know, it just changed everything. So now we're here at my mom's house. We're going to be staying with her for a while. And I had to kind of keep talking to myself and praying like, oh my gosh, you know, I can't believe this is happening. But the more that I think about it, God has a plan for everybody. So the best way that I've been dealing with the situation is to think that, you know, everything happens for a reason. Maybe there is a purpose, you know, for me on, you know, with this transition and everything like that. And so it's just kind of been like an emotional roller coaster, but I'm dealing with it. So anyways, I went to the thrift store last night, me and my mom, and hit them up with the half off deals. And I spent $15.66. I actually spent 17, but one of the items was for Olivia, for one of her, she has this Cabbage Patch doll that she calls Jonah, and she saw like this little baby item or whatever that she could put her in, and I got her that. That wasn't half off because it was considered a baby item, but everything else was half off. So I'm just going to show you guys what I got. I took some screenshots of an example of the brand that's sold on eBay, how much it's selling for, yada, yada, yada. I don't have these exact same items of the screenshots, but when I was in the thrift store, I was kind of searching like the sold listings and things like that, just to get an idea of what it's selling for on eBay, or what that brand is selling for on eBay, or a particular item category like a jacket, a shirt, you know, things like that. And I think I picked up some really good items to resell. So I'm just going to show them to you. So the first item that I picked up was a men's necktie. And I'm not going to be selling a lot of men's clothes. Before I took everything off, I had a mixture of women's clothes, men's clothes, kids' clothes, shoes, toys, all of that stuff. And I realized that a lot of the things that I had, I was relisting over and over and over and over and over again. It just seems like it wasn't moving. And it was mainly the kids' clothes, the shoes, and men's clothing. I wasn't really selling a lot of those items. I was selling them, but not as fast as women's clothing. And since we're going into what they call fourth quarter of the year, the holidays are coming up. I did really well last year around this time, but over the summer it kind of died down. I didn't really sell a lot of things over the summer, and I don't do really well with summer type items like shorts, tank tops, and stuff like that, unless it's just something that's very, very unique. I find that for me, I do better selling women's clothing, plus size, and fall and winter items. So I'm gonna stick with that. I'm not gonna do toys anymore. Kids clothing towards the end, everything that I had left of kids clothing, when I think back, I was probably just giving it away because I would keep relisting that item over and over again, but then it wouldn't sell. So then I would put it in a mixed lot, and the shipping would be kind of ridiculous. And then when I looked back at the profit, it wasn't a lot. So that's why I say I was probably just giving them away just to get rid of them. But I don't want to do kids clothing anymore. I don't want to do men's unless it's just something that I know I can make a little bit of money off of, or if it's just something that my husband or his son has that's in good condition and they want to get rid of it, I might list it then. So anyway, so the first item that I picked up, and this was from, I actually, you know what, let me go back, because last night I spent $15.66, but 3 days before that I had went to the thrift store just to do a quick walk around, and I ran into these two ties, and so they were half off because of the color. I think that day it was half off of pink and orange, and these had pink tags on them, and so they were $1 each. So I'm just going to show them to you guys really quick. I picked this up, for one, because when I searched it on eBay, I did see another tie that looked exactly like this one, but just a different color. This is a Frank Sinatra tie from the Premier collection, and it was being sold for $19.99, or it sold for $19.99, and that was a new tie. This is a pre-owned tie, or that's the way I'm going to list it anyways, because I got it from the thrift store. and it doesn't have a price tag, but it does have the original. It's got a photo of Frank Sinatra, and then, you know, it's got that. So anyways, I'm gonna list this and see how much I can get for it. So that's one item that I got. That is a tie. Put that right there. And then this tie stood out. Now, I was getting ties before, but I was just kind of picking up any kind of tie. This time I am more careful about the ties because I realized that there are ties that don't really sell as fast as others because of the design. But this design stood out for me. I figured this would appeal to a particular buyer, especially somebody who loves New York and Broadway. And maybe they're going a night on a town or to a show or something like that, and they want to represent. This is a Ralph Marlin tie, New York Square or New York Times Square tie. It's blue, but it has a picture of the city on the bottom and on the back here. And so I thought that was really cool. So I saw these. There's a lot of Ralph Marlin ties on eBay, and they all have unique designs. So I took some screenshots to give you guys an example of the different ties that are out there for this brand. And they're ranging a little bit from like $3 with $2.67 shipping. And then there are some that are listed for $25. And then so on. So it's a range of prices that I can choose to sell this for. And so we're going to see how we do with that. Now, this particular sweater, when I picked it up, it was in the women's section. So I assumed it was a women's sweater. But then when I got home and did a little bit more research on the sweater, because I did look it up in the store, but you know, it was so many people in there, and I was just kind of seeing if it was even being sold on eBay, and then that's how I would decide if I got it or not. But when right before I started filming this, I wanted to give you guys some screenshots of examples. So I did a little bit more research, and this is a men's sweater in the color yellow, and it is a Kent and Kerwin Surrey England brand, and this is a size 2X. And so this exact same sweater sold pre-owned on eBay for $29.99 plus $6.50 shipping. Now, am I going to list it for that? I don't know. It just, you know, because this was a size. Oh, okay. I don't know what size the one that I saw online was, because the screenshot doesn't show the size. There's no size in the title or whatever. But anyway, this is a 2X, and it's in good condition. It does need to be washed. I wash everything I get from the thrift store. I was online the other day, and no shade, okay, to the reseller community, because I love y'all. Y'all give out a lot of valuable information. But there are some that don't necessarily wash the items that they get from the thrift store, which I think is absolute disgusting, because you got to think that, okay, people donate these clothes, but sometimes they do not wash them before they donate them. And then even if they did, it may be hanging up next to an item that hasn't been washed or something like that. And the last thing you want to do is sell an item, for one, that smells like the thrift store, and two, you don't want to get negative feedback because someone done broke out in a rash because you didn't wash the item. And then that, to me, that's just bad business anyway, because if I purchase something off of eBay and then I get it in the mail and it smells like the thrift store, then I'm going to think that, oh, they didn't put enough time into making sure at least it was clean. You know what I'm saying? So this is a size 2X, and it is a men's sweater. And like I said, this one, I saw one that sold exactly like this, but it's a navy blue color with the red and green lines. sold for $30 plus $6.50 shipping, which is not bad. And so I think I can get a pretty decent amount for this. We shall see. The original price for this was $3.49. So just keep in mind that everything that I have here was half off. Okay, so the tags are the original prices. So this was $3.49, which I was like, wow, $3.49, and then half of that, gotta pick it up. Okay, so then the next item is, this is a MKM design. I'm kind of confused on exactly if this is a Michael Kors brand, because there are some things that are listed on eBay under MKM Designs, but then somewhere in the description it'll say Michael Kors. So I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm not a material person. Like, if it's cute, I'll buy it. I don't care what brand it is, personally. But for eBay, you know, it is what it is. So, but this shirt is perfect for the holidays because it's solid red. It has a 3/4 sleeve. It's a size 3X. And I'm hoping you guys can I hope it doesn't show up orange on your screen. My lighting is a little bit off because it's raining outside, so I've got lamps. But it's not a button up. It's a pullover. It's V-neck, and the material is 77% polyester, 3% spandex, and 20% nylon. And this is something that you can wash in cold water. So what I would do with this is I would wash it in cold water, but I would let it hang dry. Okay. So it's really, really nice though. I thought that it was cool. And for a MKM design, I did see that. So let me go over here. I'm looking at all of the screenshots that I took. So MKM Designs women's. There's so many different type of shirts out there. So the lowest that I saw that it was listed for pre-owned was $9.99 plus $3.99 shipping. And I believe the highest was like 22 something or 23 something plus shipping. So because this is a 3X, I feel like, and it stretches, I feel like I could get a decent penny off of this, okay? Or a coin, let's put it like that, because I don't want y'all to think I'm gonna put it on here for a penny. But it does need to be washed. Everything from the thrift store needs to be washed, okay? Because it does have a little bit of a neck, you can tell around the neck area that you know. But anyway, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. This was originally $4.49, so half of that is what I paid for it. And it's just really, really nice. It reminds me of the holidays. And since the holidays are coming up, I'm sure that some lovely lady out there is going to want them in all solid red shirt. So then I picked up this dress. Actually, Olivia picked this out, you guys. You know, she's into this fashion thing where I think she's going to be my future clothing designer. Okay, because she's just really into fashion and all that other kind of stuff. She's only 7, but you guys, you don't know the half when it comes to dressing her in the morning for school and all of that. She's just really into different styles and being her own unique person. It's just really cute. If you guys remember Pippi Longstocking, where she had all of the, you know, she wore all kind of crazy color clothing, but her confidence was up there. You know, she was just really, really into what she wears. So that's kind of what Olivia reminds me of. So she found this dress, and I said, you know what? Since she picked this out, I'm definitely going to get it because I actually like it myself. I don't wear dresses. I'm probably the only girl in the world that doesn't wear dresses. But look at this design, you guys. This is really cute, y'all. And I feel like this will make some money. The only thing that I did notice, though, but I didn't want to put it back because I feel like it can be cleaned, is that it has like this, there's this little mark on the side right here. But I can get a stain remover spray because that's in storage. But I can purchase another stain remover spray, hand wash this, and let it hang dry. This is a size petite medium. And this is by a brand called Tiana B. Now, I did say I was going to kind of stay away from smaller sizes, but because she picked it out, that's the only reason why I went ahead and got it. Because, you know, she was trying to be a good girl in the store. Normally, she's all over the place. And so, you know, these dresses, the lowest one that I saw on the screenshot that I took is a extra large, and it's a different design dress, but it's kind of the same. Okay, and they sold that one for $13.45 plus $7.25 shipping. So I said, oh, okay, good, because I can at least, I think I can sell this for about 20 bucks or maybe more, and either add free shipping, which is what I'm trying to stay away from. Free shipping has not been my best friend over the past few months. I've had a lot of issues with free shipping, and I think I'm going to slowly but surely get away from that. Like items like these, I'll do free shipping on because they don't weigh that much. But stuff like this, I think I'm going to just add the shipping so the buyer can see what the shipping cost is. But look at the design. I think it's really, really cute. It's black and white. It's a knee-length dress, petite, medium. Some young lady is going to want this dress. All right, so the next item is an Arden B item, and it is a size large. It's another small size, but I like the jacket. It is 100% nylon, so it's thin, and it's something that you can probably layer over like a tank top or something like that. I know the color is off, you guys, I'm sorry, but it's a dark green. And what I liked about it the most, what made me pick it up, was because of the design of the neck, arms, and the bottom. The neck has these, the threading, let's put it like that, not the design, but the threading of the neck I thought was pretty cool. It's a zip up. It has 2 pockets that you can use on the side here. They don't go very deep, but just for the look alone, I liked it. And that threading is also on the bottom, and it's also on the sleeve part. So you can zip up the sleeve, and I thought that that was really cool. Or not the sleeve, but the wrist part of the sleeve. And I thought that was really, really cute. This was priced for $4.49, so I paid half of that. And, you know, it's just a really nice jacket, solid color jacket. You can wear them with khakis, black pants, you know, whatever you want to do. I just thought that it was a good find. And so I saw this and it looked brand new, which is why I picked it up. There is, I mean, it literally looks like no one has even worn this sweater. And I like the stripes on it, the colors. So this is nice. This was originally $3.49, so I paid half of that. And it does have a closure here. It looks like that. So it's not zip up or button up, but it does have a little closure there. And so that's how it looks when it's closed. And I just thought that that was really, really cute. It's kind of, it's not lightweight. And this brand is called Good Clothes. So Good Clothes do sell on eBay. And for Good Clothes, they range from about, depending on, you know, the design and all that stuff, if it's sweater or shirt. I did see the sweaters ranging from about $15 with $4.30 shipping is the screenshot that I'm looking at. And I just realized that the screenshot is turned like sideways. So anyway, so yeah, it's about to be winter time, and this is just something that someone can wear to work. That was the first thing that I thought about. Like if you work in corporate or something like that, this can definitely be worn on top of a nice blouse or a nice tank top or like a sleeveless top, something like that. And the last thing that I got was a coat or a jacket And this is a quilted jacket. It is a Charter Club's women jacket in the color green. It has black trim on it. And I thought that this was a really nice jacket. It doesn't even look like it's been worn. It doesn't have any stains or markings on it or anything like that. The pockets go deep. And then I love the design on the inside. There's a paisley design on the inside here. And what I love the most about it was because it was $5.49. So I only paid half of that. And this particular jacket is sold on eBay. That's the size of this one is a 1X, but the one that I found is a khaki color and it's a petite large, and it was sold for $16.99 plus $3.99 shipping. So I feel like I can get at least $20 for this jacket plus shipping because of the size. And I mean, you guys, it is a really, really nice jacket. So this is what the back looks like. Okay. So that's all I picked up from the thrift store, y'all. Hopefully I'll have more items, more hauls for you guys as the months go on, because I am starting over. I can't remember if I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I upgraded to a store. And so I got a promotion via email about 3 months ago for, if I upgraded to a store, then it would be $5 for a month for 3 months, and I jumped on it. But now the 3 months is over, so it's going to be like $20 because I chose the basic store. So I'm just pretty much rebuilding my inventory, just kind of re-strategizing how I want to do eBay, because I want eBay to pay for itself as far as the store fees and all of that type of things, and just being more knowledgeable about how to price things and stuff like that, because I think that before this whole situation transpired, I think my mentality was just to make money, and I wasn't really pricing things like I should towards the end. And I think that I was really just trying to get rid of some stuff. And so I was kind of undercutting myself and wasn't really making that much of a profit. And then on top of me not selling that much was, you know, was kind of an eye-opener too, especially during the summertime. So when next summer rolls around, I'm going to have to figure out what type of items I'm going to be selling. But I do want to move away from like toys. And then I had like a whole bunch of books that I had listed, which I was selling really good in the beginning. I don't know if you guys remember, my first eBay haul was a bunch of books that I had saw outside of the mall on the ground, and I just loaded up on them. Well, now they're all in storage, and those have been relisted over and over. The ones that I have left have been relisted over and over and over again. And when I look back, I wasn't really making a whole lot of profit off of those either. Now, when I started eBay, I was given a lot of stuff from like neighbors and families and things like that. So I wasn't spending a whole lot of money sourcing because I didn't have to. Well, now it's a different time and we're in a different location. So now I'm having to start over and go sourcing more and things like that. So I've already been to the thrift store twice. The first time I bought these 2 ties, and then last night I bought all of this other stuff. And later on tonight, my mom wants to visit some other thrift stores that are in the area, which I'm excited about, because on the side of town that we were living on, there wasn't a lot of thrift stores to choose from. I was kind of going to the same one over and over again, and I wasn't really finding anything. So I just kind of stuck with what I had and what people was giving me and things like that. But the thrift store we went to last night, Value Village, everything half off, last Wednesday of the month, I found some pretty good items. I do want to go back next month Wednesday. So you guys, that's it. That's all I have for you guys right now. I probably rambled on for about a minute or two, or maybe longer, but that's okay. I do plan on coming to you guys with a lot more thrift store hauls, because I am rebuilding my eBay business, or eBay hustle as I call it. And so I'll have a lot more content about that for you as far as what I purchased and the research that I did on it, just like this video. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you guys aren't getting a lot of bad weather. I know that there's it's just a lot going on in Texas right now, and my heart goes out to anyone who is out there. And, you know, we've got a little bit of rain yesterday and today. And, you know, I'm praying that everyone's having a good day and that things are going well for you guys and that you're in a good mood, a positive mood at that. So anyway, enough of that. Comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video if you want. Hey, you know, it is what it is. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right? Bye.